Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to jump right into the second game of the finals between Second Chance Gaming Blue and God Complex Alpha. And Second Chance Gaming Blue on the blue team, God Complex on the red.
Oh man, what a first game we had, and so close as well. And I want to see if they are able to pull out another win. And yet again, Peter, we're seeing different legends coming out as well. This is what I like to see. We're seeing Chucky again. Now, God Complex Alpha are up one game at this current time. Pulling out the Chucky as well, is that risky or is it not? I don't want to. I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen it work too well before in the start of series, but no, they are. No, the Renegade's going to get fought over once again. I want to see who picks it up. It's actually going to be Darren here, coming out from God Complex Alpha. In fact, he's actually going to pick up a kill as well, and this could be pretty big for them. Actually, picking up the first kill of the game could be quite huge.
Yeah, but it's certainly not too bad to share it with that first blood, first relic. A very strong start. I mean, we saw last time God Complex Alpha come back from the early disadvantage. If they cannot try and take these even fights, it can be less significant than if we see them see God Complex manage to force through that early one. I mean, we got level 3 already for one member of God Complex. If they fought right now, it would be a complete washout.
That is so strong. Darren level 3 on the bottom side is going to be so hard to deal with. Only level 2 on the side of Second Chance Gaming Blue's Darren as well. So that's going to be really bad for him. And especially because Switch TV picked up that early relic. It's just going to mean so much for him at this early point of the game. I really want to see what he can do with this one as well. There's actually going to be a kill in the top lane as well. Duroc actually picking up another kill, Derry. He is on fire right now. Smile's going to go really low. Level 2 on him. Can he get him? That's going to be a double kill coming through. This is huge for God Complex Alpha. Second Chance Gaming just not looking up to form right now.
Yeah, I mean, this was their chance to come back and make the difference. They brought the Page to the field, giving them the different abilities, rocking that guitar, but it just has not worked at all. They keep dropping these individual fights, and it's going to give that big bit of breathing room for God Complex Alpha to, at this point, just continue to take these even fights and continue to have that advantage and continue to take them away.
Yeah, definitely. And having this Page as well, we've seen her a couple of times. She just needs so much protection in order to be viable. Wind, we've seen him play him before, and it has been quite effective. But having an Owen as well that is fairly far behind against a Duroc, man, that can only mean disaster. New Relic is going to spawn as well. It's going to go over. I believe it actually went over to Wind. But Duroc, look at the damage this guy's putting out. Owen's going to have to flash out of there. And Wind as well is going to have to escape. That's 4 kills already on the side of God Complex Alpha. Second Chance Gaming Blue, and especially Wind in this top side, just being so suppressed right now. They just can't do anything.
It feels so risky for Second Chance Gaming Blue to try and get into these tussles over the relic when they're behind, and we're seeing the Derek going in, trying to make use of the lack of vision from Second Chance Gaming Blue to be able to get down a little bit of damage. Not significant this time round, but it does speak to how proactive God Complex Alpha are in trying to get these trades going.
Yeah, using that vision is really important for the Duroc there. Just making sure Wind can't farm is going to be really important for him going into these later fights. He has got his ultimate available ready now as well. Smitty is there with the Chucky. Now, Chucky has got a taunt as well, just meaning Duroc's going to be a little bit more safe. It does look like Second Chance Gaming Blue are going to be able to secure that relic though, and it's going to be a regen one on Pixel. Wind, yet again, having to teleport away, using that short range dash, just trying to get out of these fights. They're really playing on the back foot at this kind of point, and it's not where Paige needs to be, as she needs to be kind of fed and being able to put down this frontline damage.
Smitty, with those 4 assists so far, has been pretty crucial. A big hunk of beef, but we're seeing what Paige can do given the opportunity, taking out half of Smitty's health bar in pretty short order. Whereas down the bot side, they seem content to mostly farm. Switch TV, these two demons going at each other. A little dangerous for Pixel venturing near that tower, but here comes a little help from God Complex Alpha. They are going to trade the kills back, but God Complex remain in the lead.
Yeah, Val actually picking up that kill is going to be huge. Paige is on the sidelines as well, just trying to pick someone up. Smitty is there as well. He did use the taunt. Owen's going to get taken really low. Smitty going down low as well, but he gets the level up to survive. And now Duroc is absolutely on fire, tearing it up. Level 6. Owen's level 4 at this point. 2-level lead. He's just got the speed up as well. This guy is so far ahead. 6-0. And they've only just managed to pick up a kill on the side of Second Chance Gaming Blue. This is absolutely huge for God Complex Alpha at this current time. Duroc is getting so farmed and so far ahead. And we've talked about him before. I mentioned him in the previous game when we saw him. If the Duroc gets ahead, he can literally 1v3. It's an absolute monster of a legend to deal with.
Yeah, they've so far, Second Chance Gaming Blue haven't found their way to be able to deal with the sheer power of that Duroc. I mean, we're seeing really, really good positioning from him, trying to make sure that he's always there to provide all the damage possible. I mean, the taunt for Smithy and that Chucky, very, very important to be able to keep any significant aggression at least from getting through and taking away Duroc's health bar. So far, we've really seen Second Chance Gaming Blue struggling, but they do take the kill. Pixel is going to get taken right back though, and Go Complex Alpha not willing to let up.
Oh man, it's really good for Pixel to pick up these solo kills, but the roams coming out from Valor, using that speed boost, as well as Chucky's help if he needs to, just comes back, just goes down to the bottom lane, picks up a kill, and now Smile has to go down to the bottom lane to try and defend this tower. And look at the range from Duroc as well, we have to take that into account. He's using the Cyclone there as well, just to try and get him so he doesn't do as much damage. The tower is on one hit, Derry. It's gonna go down soon.
Win is...
Derry.
That was for the second time.
That's the second time I've done that, man. I'm a bit sorry. I've been casting with Derry for a little while now. And
I consider it a great compliment to be confused with Derry.
Peter, I'm so sorry, man.
never apologise for calling me Derry. That's absolutely fine.
It's all good.
Well, we do see Chicken Flame Blue in control of the centre for one of the very few times thus far. They feel like they're just about managing to try and find a way back to stability, in so much that they're able to start trading these kills backwards and forwards. With the kill limit in place, that's obviously not a long-term strategy, because given enough trades, we'll just see Go Complex Alpha win. But if they can try and get some distance back, but wow, the damage from the Duroc, so hard to deny, even with the heals coming out from Owen.
The thing is, it's so oppressive as well because he does use that range to his such good advantage. He's using one of his abilities as well as a zoning tool, so Paige really can't aggress on him. He uses that and just disengages with a speed up. Like, he's playing this Legend so well at this current time, and just that early lead and early advantage has really sent him flying in terms of items and gold. I want to see what he can do with it going into this mid-game when the Giant is going to want to be contested, as it's going to be fairly important to pick that one up. Relic's going to spawn in 5 seconds. It looks like Win's going to get it, but to be honest with you, at this current time, I don't think Duroc minds.
They certainly do have the ability to be able to give up some objectives, but I'd like to see Gold Complex Alpha trying to make at least some kind of trade. I mean, they've got the lead right now, but we've seen how effective Paige can be given the time and space to be able to pick up those items, and we see the Rock come in, so much damage!
Just disintegrated before our eyes, and now Wind is going to get turned on as well. Smitty using the taunt, obviously, just making sure the Duroc cannot get aggressed on. Just takes them out with ease. Level 9 to the level 7 of Owen just disintegrated him. And obviously Paige there with the level down as well, and being taunted by Chucky. It's not going well. And we did see earlier, obviously, Pixel with the 2 solo kills, just landing him ahead of Gold. But realistically, they're not going to be able to do anything with that because of how farmed Duroc is at this current time in this top lane.
As well, Pixel has got the highest level in the whole game. If he's not in a fight, they miss out on the big advantage. Nice engage!
Oh, wow, no, he just did the perfect engage there, just setting up a trap. Duroc goes down, and Pixel with the damage onto Darren. Switch GV tries to use the teleport away. He did actually use the mana shield there, in fact, as well, and he's going to get taken out. Smitty just completely caught out as well. This is a really, really good turnaround. It's a pity that Smile got both of those kills on the supportive Owen, but this might be a tower as well, Peter.
Yep, an ace is not what anyone thought Second Chance Gaming Blue were able to do there. I think there was a shock on the part of Gold Complex Alpha that given how far behind Second Chance Gaming Blue have been for such a long time, able to do that. But yeah, Paige finally able to get some good quality time pouring in damage, and it paid off big time. The counter aggression is going to be coming out from Gold Complex, but they can't make it stick.
They did take one tower, and that's really, really good for them. They got to keep that pressure up. That giant is going to be really important coming into this mid-game as well. And we got to think about that. If they can get their hands on that, it's just going to be another little tempo advantage, which they might be able to use in their favor. Now, Smile, he is on fire on this OM, but like I said, it's not great that he has this kills at this point, and he really needs them on wind playing this page.
For sure, it would be a lot better. I mean, to be honest, I almost feel like Second Chance at this point were happy just to have gotten the kills at all. I don't know if it was a guarantee by any means. I mean, Pixel is very, very dominant down this bottom lane, able to push through a lot of damage. He's got his support coming in from Owen, and they have got a big old tower advantage, even though they still are behind in kills.
Yeah, Pixel picking up that tower is really big as well. Again, it's another slice of gold, just making sure he can get those items in. They're going to push this top tower as well. They should put 2 in the top lane, just keep Pixel in the bottom lane. You know for a fact he can 1v1 Switch TV. And as soon as he manages to get a little bit of damage down on him, you can rotate your top side to the bottom lane and then push that tower in. You've really got to use these numbers advantage, which at the moment, Second Chance Gaming Blue are doing to make sure you can suppress the Darok enough in order for him not to get a good team fight. Chucky might be a little bit caught though. Smee's going to almost going to get taken down here.
Well, Pixel, very, very low health, but he survives with the shield, the crowd control immunity, but they might have chased a little bit too far. No, maybe not far enough. It's going to be 3v1. Can Switch TV get the job done? He does take the kill, but he trades his life away. A Ferric victory for Second Chance Gaming Blue, but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, still going to be a team wipe as well on the red side of God Complex Alpha. Wind obviously is the survivor in that fight. Didn't pick up any kills. It was the Darren that is going to pick up the 2 of them. Meaning, obviously, he's going to be a little bit more fed. But again, I want to see Wind on. I want to see Paige just making sure she can pick up these kills because she needs the damage in this back line. Darok, unfortunately, at this current time, is just getting dove over and over again. Or at least Chucky's getting caught out, and then they just turn it into a 2v3, which they cannot win.
Yeah, well, you talked about how powerful that Chucky taunt can be, but we're seeing Second Chance Gaming Blue managing to find their way around it, engaging from angles which make it tricky to get that taunt down in the right place at the right time. And I mean, we've got a huge amount of money on Wind at the moment. Picking up another item, has that power relic in her pocket right now, so it's going to be doing a lot of damage as well. This feels like it's the chance for Second Chance Gaming Blue to even up this series, which looked like it had gotten away from them so many times so early.
Yeah, definitely, and having that Darok so far ahead was so crucial for them, but they just didn't use that advantage. And look at Pixel now. He's just doing so much damage, can pretty much 2v1 at this point, as long as Darok isn't around. The Ice Giant is being taken as well, and this is going to be massive for Second Chance Gaming Blue. To be honest with you, if they just use this wisely, they could probably just close out the game here and take an advantageous fight here. They're going to look to go on Pixel, though.
For Second Chance Gaming Blue, using that cycle and trying to disengage seems very smart. They got what they wanted. They got that Ice Giant. There's no need for them to fight on diminished health and try and take a fight that's not to their advantage. Up in the top side, of course, we've got that Ice Giant there. They have got access to that tower, but we've seen God Complex coming out in force to try and make sure they can't press it through.
They cannot, but 11 kills to 8, they're still in that kill advantage. Another important thing to point out, if they can just keep taking these trades of team fights, it's going to be alright in the end. But we'll see if Second Chance Gaming Blue can push these towers in. This is quite an even game so far, with only 2 towers in favour of Second Chance Gaming Blue at this point, but it all can turn around so quickly when these players start to get their 5th and 6th item, just their upgrades of their items as well.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we're moving past the 30-minute mark. So, I mean, given this is the finals, of course, both these teams are looking to try to play it out correctly. So we're going to see a lot more late-game items being picked up. So we're going to see the strengths of these characters really amplified. Here comes the engage!
Wow, Owen is just trying to kite back here, but Smitty actually picks up a kill. Nice Cyclone onto Switch TV. He's trying to kite this one out, but Pixel goes down. There's Valor. He's on the Derrock. He does, unfortunately, just fall in the midst of that team fight. Now it's a 2v1. And Owen, to be honest with you, probably isn't going to be able to do anything in this fight. Does get taunted by Smitty here, trying to go for the 1v1. They're just trying to pick up that extra kill. But like I said, if they're trading these kills favorably, they will come out on top in the end. And at this point as well, in these fights, whoever goes down in favor of the team, so Gold Complex Alpha, they're going to take a tower there. If they keep taking these favorable trades, they are just going to be able to slowly snowball these objectives into more gold, into a victory. So like I said, this game is so close to this current time.
I mean, that was such a crazy engage. The Chucky with the teleport taunt, and here comes another fight.
Wow, Switch TV as well is going to go really low, just fighting this Pixel with his current time. What is going on, Peter? Pixel just almost going down. He's surviving to the very end, but a complete ace now coming from God Complex Alpha.
Derrock wasn't focused during that fight, and he tore the heart out of Second Chance Gaming Blue. I can't believe they decided to try and focus the tanky champion of God Complex Alpha over that Derrock, who just cannot be left unattended, because they would just die immediately. They desperately tried to commit everything to get that one kill. They lost their whole team for their troubles, and they may well have thrown their game in that one fight.
Yeah, they are going to pick up another tower as well on the back of that. So 16-10 is the score. 15 minutes into the game. Remember, God Complex Alpha are up one game already. And if Derrock gets any more fed at this point, I've got a feeling it's going to go in their way. They just got to make sure he's protected. Fire Giant has spawned. We'll see what team wants to go for it, though.
It looks like it's going to be Second Chance Gaming Blue starting out, which feels incredibly risky. But they might have called Derrock.
Rock is going to go really low, and he is just kiting out Paige. Look at the damage coming from him. Paige trying to get away using that teleport, but just does not work. God Complex Alpha just reaffirming their just crazy presence on the Rift, and that's going to be another team ace. It's 19-10. One more kill is going to land them with the victory. They're going to take this tower possibly as well. And Second Chance Gaming Blue need to be so careful here. They're running towards the main base at this current time. This is so close. A nail-biting finish. Smile going really low, and Val in this bottom side. This could be the last fight, Peter.
It's an absolute disaster for Second Chance Gaming Blue, who worked so hard during this game to try and pull this one back from an early disadvantage. Once that Fire Giant is in the pocket of the Ciroc, it's going to be impossible for Second Chance Gaming Blue to be able to take them out. To even win a straight team fight is almost impossible for Second Chance Gaming Blue here. To win a team fight where one of the members of God Complex is going to come back to life again, which is almost certainly going to be the Derrock, and the massive damage dealer, it's just beyond nonsensical. It's really painful to see Second Chance Gaming Blue try so hard in this game, but just some target prioritization issues really catch them out, just like Pixel is about to get caught out right now.
Yeah, Pixel was going to get caught out, but Smile just comes in with a clutch Cyclone there, but he's just going to get chunked. Everybody's going to focus in. That's game over. God Complex Alpha take that last pinnacle team fight. They take the victory and take the series, the finals, everything. They take it 2-0, and they will be your Go4 MOBA Legends NA Cup number 7 victors.
Yep, they're going to walk away with the, I believe it's the $225 prize. So they worked for it, and they did get it. The Second Chance Gaming Blue have done so well in the previous tournaments, but God Complex Alpha really brought out here. They are making excellent use of the bushes to try and make sure that his engages were always in the right place at the right time. They're able to get Second Chance Gaming Blue to prioritize the wrong targets, and they had the right, they used the tools in the right way to get the victory. Very comfortably done.
Man, can you imagine coming almost back to that? Second Chance Gaming Blue, they almost had that in the bag. They had Pixel so fed on that Darren in the bottom lane, and Valor had a 6-kill lead in the start. And that was absolutely insane that they were almost through that lead. But then Wind, like I said, just wasn't able to push out that damage that he needed to, and ended up just being a non-factor in some of those fights. Such well-coordinated teams. Just, it's a pleasure to watch these guys every single week. And My goodness, they are going to be your Go4 Mobile Legends champions, however, for this week. Any final words, Peter?
Well, it's brilliant to see all these teams evolving their strategies, and we're seeing different winners so often. I'm really excited to see what happens next Saturday with the Cup number 8. We'll be running 3 more cups before we move into the November finals, and these teams are going to be at each other's throats the whole way.
They are indeed, but I think that'll be it for us tonight. My name has been Jaws, obviously, and that has been a Whisker Biscuit. I cannot wait to cast this next one. Like you said, the meta's just ever evolving, and I want to see what they can do next week.
All right. Good night, guys, and make sure, of course, if you haven't followed already, to give this one a follow. We're back every week, and this will be up on the YouTube channel as well. Good night, guys.